Alright guys, here we are, Metaphor ReFantazio. We finished up here last time in the abandoned tomb. I did a bit of grinding. We got Heismay a shirt. If you'll remember last time, we changed his clothes and he would just had his full bat chest out. So now he's got a shirt. I also changed my outfit. I look like the protagonist from Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. And it is what it is. I like a little crossover event in my Atlas game. Now let's go ahead. Report back to Calculus that we have the ring. And see if we can then use that to navigate our way back to obtaining Grius's knife that we were left with when he passed. How are you guys doing? Hey. It is like 1 p.m. on a Friday right now for me. Let's go ahead and return to town.
Okay then.
Should we go back to the city and have a nice dinner?
Right?
Yeah. We had a big day. So here's my question. If you'll remember, it took us like a day to get to the tomb. I think we had to camp on the way to the tomb, didn't we? But then we could just go back in one day. Maybe I'm misremembering those. I like those mugs. Those pints, what are those that that everybody's drinking out of, especially Norris and Rat. Heismay. Look at their little mugs. I would really like one of those. If my face looks like heavy and tired today, I didn't have a stroke. I just like, oh no, I see it too. My face is like heavy and tired today. Maybe this will pick it up. I'm feeling good though. We're back at Martyr Tavern. We found the ring that shady Calculus guy wanted. Let's let him know soon and maybe we'll finally be able to get Grace's dagger back. Can we really trust him though? He conveniently forgot to tell us that place was full of fake treasure chests. No denying that, but if we want the dagger back, what choice do we have?
Yes.
We must swallow our suspicions for now, as we've few alternatives. Regardless, we shouldn't drop our guard around that one.
Hold on.
I'm still trusting him. What should we talk about? Fighting other candidates.
Still though.
That Goddard sure is stubborn. Still though, I guess time hasn't been very kind to him. Why does he have like a Do you remember Goddard? If you don't, that's on you. He has on his neck like it looks like a microchip. I'm sure it's not that, but he looks like he's chipped. He got the COVID vaccine. Come now, he's lived twice as long as we have, though I hope to age more gracefully than that. He's a role model of a kind, a perfect example of what not to turn into, especially when you age like fine wine as I have. Was that a joke?
Hold on.
Okay, let's get some rest before we start fighting. 11 days left until we depart. We've got to apprehend Morris. Oi. I got so beautifully distracted with the tomb. I forgot that Morris and the Queen are kidnapping children. And, like, what's the word? Trafficking them underground. Things are actually quite bad around here, aren't they? Yikes, we got 11 days though. No rush for the children, I suppose.
Somehow.
He claims to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions. I thought myself utterly exhausted, but this meal is delectable. I shall sleep well after such a feast. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I relaxed with my friends, all of us sharing a brief moment of peace.
Time marches on, and the age
Okay.
of a new king draws.
Every time this comes up, Flames Day, Waters Day. So it goes Amif, Waters Day. Arbor's Day. Metals Day. Idols Day. Flames Day, Waters Day. I am 5 out of, I assume, 7 days of the week memorized. In line, bitch. I hear a voice.
Mister.
I wonder if Mister will come visit again. We do need to go visit her. We do have a drawing for her. And you know what? That's today. That's tomorrow. I want to talk to Calculus about that knife. I believe it's Cuculus, but I think Calculus is funny. You actually managed to retrieve Malveno's ring. That is impressive. I took you for talented, but you're more of a gem than I thought. A gem? Anyway, don't forget you're into the bargain. Of course, I've already looked into it. In fact, I could go get your dagger back right now. Because you've known where it was the whole time. I still trust you, but also you're swindling me a little bit, aren't you? Good people can swindle. We've been over this.
Well then.
Alright, come with me. Stay hidden and let me do all the talking.
Greetings.
You're Mr. Harliant, yes? I'm here on behalf of your father back in your hometown. You see, he's collapsed. It's that frightful illness that... What? You weren't aware?
The truth is...
Well, this illness requires a very specific herb to treat, one native only to Virga Island. Now, if the travel expenses were taken care of... I would like to see him without the hat. I bet Cuculus looks so beautiful without that dapper little hat. The man who stole the dagger seemed to completely believe Cuculus's clever story.
Well then.
Yes, just the dagger then. I'll make arrangements to procure the herb, then you can take it to him. I recovered your dagger, though he'd have given me the clothes off his back if I had asked. So, wait a minute, we just saw in action, right in front of our little face, our tired little face, that he is in fact a pro swindler. Well, here's the thing. I gave what I gave and got back what I got back. At this point, it's kind of moot if he swindled me or not. Like, it's been done. I'm gonna keep my eye on this man moving forward. One, because I think he's a swindler, a huckster, if you would. But also because he's pretty. I was gonna keep my eye on him anyway, so it is what it is. It's a lie, by the way, about his father being sick, but his town's so far away, we'll be long gone before he finds out. Anyway, here. I mean, we got it, didn't we?
All right.
What's that do? Courage. Y'all, we gotta. Sometime in these 11 days that we have free to us, well, they're not all free. Some of them are accounted for, you know, solving human trafficking. But in the other about week, I'd say we have to focus on our eloquence. Things are not going well with being tongue-tied.
But of course.
No need to thank me. As if I would. The efforts you went to far exceed mine. You've no idea of this ring's importance to me. With this, everyone will finally be free.
Huh.
Free?
I appreciate it.
Oh, nothing. Anyway, truly I thank you, and to show my thanks, please allow me to help you. I can see it already. You're the real deal, the one truly fated to be our next king. And I can see, too, that you'll need my winning strategies to do it. He's a huckster through and through, bitch. He's, what do you call that? What do you call Republican people, like Candace Owens and stuff? What do you call them? Grifter. He's a grifter. Ooh.
Hang on.
Let me guess. Your winning strategy is that smooth talking you demonstrated earlier? I don't think we need any con artist training, thank you. We do. Being a con artist is an important skill, and while I am naturally gifted at it, I'm always willing to learn. Come now, deception is more of an art than you know, and I've something of a knack for it, you see. You're kind, honest, to a fault, really, and for an upstanding chap like you to become king, you'll need someone versed in darker, grayer areas, someone like me.
Be that as it may.
Of course, my guidance doesn't come without strings. This is business. You'll give me information about places you visit, trends in the tournament, or the royal magic.
Whoa.
I mean, if that's all you want, then... This could be mutually beneficial. Ha, now we're talking. In that case, I need to let you in on one thing first.
The truth is...
My real name is Alonzo. Oh man, I wanted to call you Cuculus. What do you mean Alonzo? Anyone calling me Cuculus is one of my marks. Ooh! Best if you forget that name altogether. Damn, I was a mark there for a good minute. Look at him when he smiles. He looks like a pretty lady. Y'all, have you seen that? Can I say it? Can I say it? The man that shot the healthcare CEO. At the point in time where I'm at, we only have like one little image of this man's face, and he's like smiling. He looks beautiful and like lightly effeminate, like androgynous. I'm like, you know what? Beautiful, smiling, and he shot a healthcare CEO. You know what? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Hey. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay.
What?
We got marked. Huh? What's with this guy? I have absolutely no apologies, by the way. We moved to a tavern where I told Alonso all that's happened so far. So we have to commit Alonso to memory. I've got to stop calling him Achilles now.
Remember those winning strategies I mentioned? Well, the first lesson starts now. I imagine you've led a rather rough life, considering the tribe you hail from. The world is full of unsavory sorts. That's why if you want to improve your life, you must never show a scoundrel mercy. If you're made a fool, you must pay it back in spades.
Our lines may not work if you expect me to live by that. I will always pay a scoundrel mercy. I'm a merciful man, and I love especially a scoundrel. And I'm gonna be a fool.
Is weakness, and the weak get robbed blind.
We're gonna have to end this relationship. I'm big kind. I'd rather be weak than mean. Though I'm capable of kind and strong, so jot that down. Thanks.
Thanks.
Regard this not as the art of deception, but rather how to steal hearts. The morally sound way, of course.
He's not trustworthy, but he does seem clever. Maybe I could use Alonso's tactics in the battle for the throne. I don't want to be... Man, I hate that I have to be underhanded for this, but I think I might have to be. I can sense no small amount of trust and anticipation from Alonso.
The devious schemer, Alonso.
Yes, the faker!
Within dwells the virtue of the faker.
Kind of a fan of that.
I bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I love a mimic. I love
I assumed you
like
were
a
momentary
a
distraction.
faker. I love...
But there's more to you than
What's
that.
the word? Like... I don't know. Y'all know Kecleon the Pokemon? I love Fortree City. Can we talk about Fortree City? It's raining. It's trees. There's water nearby. In the 3DS version of Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby, you can see reflections of the stars in that water nearby the town. Lots of places to build bases. Trapias is nearby. I love a Trapias, if you know Trapias. There's a Kecleon blocking the gym. Love a Kecleon. I really like Fortree City. I really like Hoenn, the region, but also the verb, Hoenn. I like that as well, but Hoenn was good stuff. You know what I hate? X and Y. Kalos, what do you mean fucking France? Kill yourself. What do you mean I'm driving in a circle around the fucking Eiffel Tower to hatch an egg? I have better things to do with my time. I could be underwater right now. I can sense yet-da-da. Yet-da-da. We need to visit more at some
Who
point.
wears the crown next matters.
See what he wants from us currently.
But if it's you, I wager it'll be quite a ride. I'll be heading to Brylehaven after this. Let's meet again there.
I don't even know where that is, brother. I'm sure I will learn, though. This game is a ride where I keep learning new things, going to new places. Kind of like life, huh? Who wants to chill? Well, wait a second. If you'll remember, it is nighttime, and we have free time during this nighttime. What do we need to do? We need to go to fucking, what was it called? It's called like Bile Stew or something. The magic shop in Grand Trad. What's it called?
Let's
Something
go.
nasty sounding.
People missing. All right then. Where to?
Now, I'll go hang out with Brigitte if I can't hang out with Maria. And it is like late at night in the city, so I assume probably I cannot hang out with Maria. But if I can, what's Spado Smithy? Hey, I need to go. Sorry, give me a second. Here.
Let's go.
Make it real turned around the minute I pull up a map. Woo! I'm sorry to do that in front of a hot mic. Hopefully it fucking compressed out or something. I'm so sorry. Okay. Doesn't it suck? Any men watching, doesn't it suck that, like, as a man who doesn't want to disrupt society too much,
It's lovely out.
No, I don't mind disrupting society. I don't want to like be socially off-putting or abrasive. But to be an adult man means to sneeze like a fucking monster for a lot of us. And if you don't sneeze like a fucking monster, one, good on you. I'm punching up right now and I'm about to be mean to you because you are God's chosen, because you're not scaring people every time you sneeze. But also you got a tiny fucking lungs and you can't hold a single Christina Aguilera note with that pathetic little lung of yours. So that's why your sneezes are puny and pathetic. But also, Glomehall. That's not nearly as bad as, what did I call it? Pus stew? But yeah, sneezing, it's just like I was working in an office full of women before I switched jobs. And like every time I would sneeze, somebody would go, ooh. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare the women. I hear you were with Grius at the Honeybee and an Elder besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grius can be trusted, I suppose, but let's not discuss the legality. Oh, look at this. Look right underneath. Ah, it's gone. Never mind. Don't you worry about me. Do I have things to sell? A little bit. A little bit. I'm not rich, but I'm not poor. I do all right. Okay. Now, these are good things to have. I'm going to be real with you. All of these, you never know when you're in a pinch. Also, the fact that I can just buy them in this game, very nice. I feel like in Persona games, you can't just buy them. In Shin Megami Tensei 5, you can buy them at a certain point. I'm going to just keep 4 of all these. Because again, you never know when you're in a little pinch. Did y'all ever play Nintendo's mobile app? Miitomo. And don't you lie to me, I know you didn't, because nobody did. The only people that played it were me, my ex-husband, who was my ex-husband at the time, my sister, my friend Cam, and my brother. We were all on there, and we would all, it was like a routine for us. We would all just go on at night, like before we went to bed. We all have different bedtimes and different time zones. And you'd go on and you'd see what the people were saying, and we were so fun. We had so much fun. There's never been another like social media online experience for me and for my sister at least that has even fucking compared. Now, oh, we have to be quiet while I read these. Turn icon cost of guard command by half. That could be nice to have. I'm gonna wait to buy it when I like actually need one, because it is quite costly as well. What? Oh, it does use 2 turn icons though. This could be useful as well, again, when I need it. I'll keep it in mind that it's a possible item for strategizing, but shaped like a bird's beak, this mask is used to prevent the spread of disease. Prevents poison. I'm going to want that at some point. I know I am. I'm going to go somewhere. The informant's going to be like, watch out for the poison. And I'm going to be like, ah, shit. Oh, nuts. I'm just going to buy one. I already got one of these. Prevents hex. I'm not that afraid of hex. Prevents days. Can't spend all my money. Here's the mint charm we were wanting. I'll buy one more. No, I won't, because what if I want to buy a fun sword at some point? We do still need to like really hunker down and look at all the weapons for sale and really fucking build out some people. But building out a character means committing to an archetype for a while, which shouldn't be that hard because I actually do stick with them for a while. But mentally, it's something to approach. Now, with this done, let's go see if we can hang out with Maria. If not, then it's Brigitte. And that's our lovely night, isn't it? I forget what these are called. They're like, I always want to call them Gormati, but Gormati are Xenoblade 2, but it starts with a G.
We meet again.
Mustari.
What do you
It does
think?
not start with a G. Not
Fair
today, though.
enough.
If I remember correctly, Mustari have a third eye. So watch out for them. They don't drink their fluoride. That's a woke joke, if you know it. If you don't, then you know. Sorry for you and your calcified pineal gland. Maria, you up? Let's talk about these real quick. I'm gonna make my video big because this is actually very important to me. Hey guys, I'm Sia. It is the year 2024. Happy holidays, it's December. In 2021, the summer flavor, I'm so sorry that y'all clicked on this video and now I'm just talking to y'all about Red Bull seasonal flavors. But 2021 seasonal flavor for the summer was dragonfruit. It's called the summer edition, and it was delicious. I was drinking, I've told you this story, haven't I? While I was falling in love. We've been over this. They discontinued these, and they're replacing them with a different green one, which is like, you know, time goes, and these have been on the shelf for 3 years. They were supposed to be just the summer edition. I've had them for three and a half years. I really can't be that upset. But to me, these are like warmth and memories and falling in love, and like, I drink these when I feel like I need a little bit of caffeine and I need to cry. You know, it's a little bit of like nostalgia, sadness, pain, and zip. But they got rid of them, and I was driving to my father's house, and I like drove through a town, like a rinky-dink town of maybe like 500 people, and stopped at a Dollar General because it was Thanksgiving, and we were looking for rolls because it's a whole thing, and Dollar General was open. The sweetest girl was working. She was lovely. And in their little fridge were 2 of these. And I was like, I've got to get those. They're going out of sale, out of production. So this is my last one. So cheers. You want some? Wow, look at that focus. Okay, period. That focus so quick and so sharp. Hello, that's so close to the camera. Wow. Not too close. Look at that. Wait a minute, can we look at my skin that close? You want to see some nastiness happening? Let me show you how wigs work. Let me show you what this looks like up close. It's gonna be a little crusty, brother. Yeah. How cool. Now we learned something today, and now we'll get back to the game that you actually came here for. I indulge you by playing the game, and you, every so often, do indulge me by listening. Now, Maria, you want to chill?
Mister.
Oh, mister, you're here. That reminds me, I have Norris's drawing on me. Sorry, Brigitte, we're not hanging out tonight. I gotta hang out with a little girl. Give one to Maria. I gave her the Midnight Sun Sands drawing. Wow, the desert is all white. Is that a big building? Huh? That's a worm's skin? I told Maria about all the memories I made there. Did I tell her about the glass? The glass sand? I see. So there really is a place like that outside of Grand Trad?
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Fabian if we can hang them on the ends walls. That would be so cute. I love hanging shit on a wall. This room's a bad example because there's not much on the walls that you can see. There's a bunch on the wall over here. My bedroom. You know what? No, I won't. I could detach this iPhone and go show you my fucking house, but like no. Because I know nobody watches these, but still, you don't show your entire house layout on the internet. But, oh man, I'm so talkative today. I'm feeling like I want to do everything but play this game, and I do want to play the game. I'm just like, let me show you my room. Let's talk about Red Bull. If I look at the picture, I stop feeling lonely because I think of you on your journey, and you can come back and look at them too, right?
Mister.
It's so cool how your gauntlet runner can come back so fast. Miss Fabian told me not to bother you about it, but do you think you could tell me stories from your travels? Just sometimes is okay. Oh, they put them on the walls. Do I actually get to see them on the walls? Do I? Or am I being lied to? They said we put, oh, look at those fish up in there. Ooh, we got fish hanging there gutted. Because nobody, I don't want to say nobody, I'm sure somebody does. We don't really be eating, there are little mice eyes in the wall. We don't be eating fish guts often within the cultures I'm familiar with. But I'm not opposed to eating fish guts for people that eat fish guts, yada, 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 yada. That pink-haired man, oh my god, he still fucking haunts me. I want him so bad. It's like, it's sick. Like, you know, he's not like, to me, he's not a cabin, 2 children, a hot meal on the table. But he is like kissing collarbones in the rain and like falling asleep together in the car until the battery dies, and then waking up and like having to sort it out and giggling our way through the stress of, we killed the car battery out here in this field, you know, like he's that. He's a youthful love to me. An unsettled love. What am I ever talking about? Where are the pictures you said you hung up, huh? I'm being lied to. Also, hanging with Maria didn't take time away from me.
Oh, hey.
So did it not count as a proper hangout? I could hang out with Brigida. I could hang out with...
Yeah.
We're already here. We always get a flood of guests at night. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, can you lend me a hand with preparing food? I kind of want to go to the market and buy some red grass because I don't think I have any currently. Let's do it then. I'll help you out. Remind me at some point to go to the market. This little piggy. Yo! Xbox, why was that so much louder than anything else in the game? The other day I was... This is such a crazy thing. The other day I was wiggling Garrison's toes and I was like, let me do the little piggy thing. And I don't know shit. I know this little piggy went to market and this little piggy went wee wee all the way home. Also, it dawned upon me. It dawned on me. Have you seen that on the internet where people type it D-O-N-D-O-N me? Like dawned on me? I think it's funny. I think it's great. It dawned on me. This little piggy went to market. When I was a child, I imagined like a little pig going to the supermarket. Like a little pig going to the Piggly Wiggly. What do y'all know about a Piggly Wiggly? Up north? What's going on? Wisconsin, hey. Where are we going with this? No, I don't think he's going shopping. I think this little piggy went to market. Think about that one. I'm not gonna spell it out in case you don't know. I don't want to ruin your mind because I prefer this little pig with a little like shopping bag and like a grocery list. But I don't think he had the grocery list. Today we're making my favorite, desert veggie stew. It's almost done. I think it's gonna be yummy. But I can smell something burnt coming from the pot. Is something wrong with it? Let's just scrape the top.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I see now. That way we don't use the burnt parts. I can't wait to see it when it's done. Maria and I poured our... I'm back on Don, D-O-N-D-O-N. I love fucking up words. Like, me and Garrison exclusively call... Also, I know I was wiggling his toes. Let me remind you, we do not date. We do not have that going on. I'm just an absolute fucking freak up in this house, okay? He exclusively calls it the microwave. He texted me yesterday because he made mac and cheese and there's a bit of extra left. He said the macking cheese is in the microwave. And he messaged me that on Discord. 2024 is crazy. What do you mean I'm living with a Zoomer? And he Discord messaged me the mac and cheese is in the microwave. What do you mean I'm 30 and I'm dealing with this? I love it. I'm gonna go wiggle his toes. Fluffy, he said, please stop. Fluffy, fragrant plumes of steam are emanating from the dish. Let's serve it to the customer. I hope it's the man with the pink hair and the pink beard.
I'm glad.
It's not even a beard, it's just facial hair. Wow, the customer loved it. It's all thanks to your help. Looks like I did a good job helping out. My tolerance is up.
All right.
Because I tolerated fucking cooking food for others. That's a selfless act that I don't know if I have the patience for. I'm kidding. I love them. You know what? I will not cook for me. I will cook for somebody else. I do love doing things for others. So jot that down that I'm perfect, selfless, and I'm actually Mother Teresa in a tinsel wig. Mother Teresa if she cunted. I'm so sorry.
Time marches on, and the age of
I shouldn't be allowed to like
nearer.
talk except... Okay, wait. Water's Day and then Daybreak. No, Arbor's Day again. Wait a minute.
It's nearly time.
Arbor's Day, Metal's Day, Idol's Day, Water's Day? No. Flames Day, Water's Day. Are there only 5 days in a week or did I miss 2 days? But I feel like we just repeated a week. Another shirt brought to you by American Eagle because I what? Needed to get the free Snoopy. I'm going to talk about that all season. This was also what? 70% off on clearance. Oop, I hit the mic. Okay, that's my sign to fucking calm down, sit still, and play the fucking game, Sia. Okay, sorry. I apologize. The last video in the playthrough, I was so calm. It was late at night. I just sat there and was like, all right, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and defeat this guy. All right, how are you guys doing today? Yeah, I'm feeling quite good. Today I said, whoop, and I don't know what to tell you. That's just the dichotomy of man. I'm gonna start barking here soon if I don't fucking calm down. We must learn the truth of this matter. We cannot arrive at the exhibition without a head to our name. And we can't forget about Morris either. We need to find out why he's keeping monsters beneath the castle.
Somehow.
He claimed to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind these abductions. Well, we've got 9 days left before we leave Martira. Before that happens, we need to make Morris pay for what he's done. I've talked too much, I'm running out of breath.
Let's head there.
Now, oh my god, Barton! We hung out with Maria.
More people.
So what are we doing today? You are so wide. I'm ready to accept the truth of the matter, no matter how ugly it is. More than anything, I'm begging you to save Martira. He's just a good guy through and through. That's why I chose what? 2 kids, a cabin, and hot dinner on a platter. Now, I should do something real productive, like hang out with somebody I know and love today. But what if instead I ran around town and looked for somebody, anybody, who can get my eloquence up even just a little bit. Now, how do I view? How do I view my, like... I'm gonna look at that calendar as well. No, it's a 5-day week. Cool. I'm a smart boy. How do I view my, my affinity things? Got this. X, Royal Virtues. So it's the little icon of the person with the bald head in the hand. So let's run around town and look. I could look at it on the map, can't I?
What now? All right then.
There's one right by the rock. So we'll collect our maglet at the rock, and then we'll talk to the man, or woman, or creature that will get our eloquence up. Now, where's that rock? Oh, where's that rock? Wait a minute.
What'll I do here?
You.
What do you want? You interested in this rock with all the faces? Precisely.
What?
Just a little bit of magla for me.
Let's see.
Let me get comfy. I know I'm kind of far from the camera, but like, I'm leg up. Oh, that's a foot. I'm leg up on the desk. Mic in mouth, basically. Fucking. Hey, guys. I gotta be comfy or else I'm gonna start fucking throwing fits and barking. Okay, so now what's going on here at the platform? You want me to stand here and speak to work on my eloquence, but I'm currently tongue-tied. The people don't want to hear that. But the only way to it is through it. If I stand up and give a speech on this podium, I bet that draws some attention. I love attention. That man over there, do you see him by the stand with the cheeses wearing polka dots? He's fun.
This place.
Why don't you stand here and make a speech? It's a good opportunity to convey your thoughts and feelings to the people of the city. And if you do a good job, you might get some money to boot. You want to try making a speech? Fuck it up. I'm gonna say something real racist up here. I'm gonna start telling racist jokes. I'm gonna be like, you know that episode of SpongeBob where he's telling jokes about the squirrel? That's gonna be me. Our young are leaving in droves for cities with better trade and industry, like Grand Trad and Brylehaven. What policy? Oh, I'm not doing stand-up. I'm answering the questions of the people like Obama at a town hall. What policy? That's no fun. What policies will you prioritize to protect a remote town like ours? I've got to vouch for the rurals. Fuck tourism. Tourism would tear this town apart and tear the culture of these people apart. Industry also would tear this place apart. It would kill people. Let's promote local delicacies.
Please listen.
I think promoting the town with its local delicacies would be a good idea.
Oh, really?
Oh, please, are ye that naive? Then again, I have heard that insects are coming up in the culinary world. They're surprised at first, but they always go home saying they'll miss the food. Maybe we really should advertise our insect dishes more. See, I'm onto something. I managed to win the hearts of the people with my speech. I feel like my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Enough to push me past tongue-tied? I bet not. We spend another day still tongue-tied. What if we could find an eloquence booster to do at night now? A whole day and night of eloquence boosting. I wish y'all could see my leg. I've got one leg on the floor. Y'all can't see. But I got one leg on the desk. It's actually good you can't see because the way my legs are spread, my bulge is looking nuts right now. You know when men are in pants and they spread their legs too much and it's just like bulge. I'm really bulging in all the right places right now. Back to Martyr Tavern. I'm going out. I'm going out. Hey, I need the world to know. You got the eloquence.
What should we do?
I want to get my eloquence up if anybody capable of it. I don't think eloquent people be staying up at night. I could do another speech. Is this correct? It looks like I can do another speech. I'm yapping today on the market. Catch me fucking yapping and telling squirrel jokes at the market.
What do I do here?
I fucking know that. It's still got more Magla? Calm down. Enough. Oh, wait, there's a heated conversation happening? I want to hear that. That rock with the faces. It's because of that we've got all these distinguished candidates coming to town. They're doing their little speeches, but they ought to take a look around. This town's got... I'm about to do a little speech. Oh no. Got bigger concerns right now.
Oh.
Too right. We could be abducted at any time, yeah? Abducted. If they want to support, try helping the town, eh? I'm actively working on that, so jot that down. Ha, exactly. There could be nobody left here by the time the next king's decided.
Stop that at once!
Hey, enough jokes. Take your town's safety a little more seriously, will you? You know Barden's hired someone to come help. And Lady Joanna's not just sitting on her hands either. No, but we'd be better off if she was. Well, the person Barden hired's a candidate too, yeah? It'd be nice if they weren't just coming here for self-promotion.
Ridiculous.
If I'm honest, I'm giving up hope about the whole situation. Saves me the disappointment later.
Look at that.
Okay, so they are full of hate, disbelief, and distrust, so I'm gonna go ahead and stand in front of them and be disingenuous. Throw tomatoes at me, bitch. I need some acidity. 2 speeches in one day. I am the coolest man you've ever met. Or the most annoying. Sometimes cool people are annoying. Oftentimes I feel like cool people are like quiet and not annoying. But sometimes they're annoying. Oh, my ear. Sorry, I got hair in my ear and it just itches like a motherfucker. Yowie zowie. What do y'all know about getting tinsel in your ear? It's beginning to look a lot like, yeah. You need knowledge and experience to be at the top, don't you? What the stripling like you think you can accomplish? The fact that he's young doesn't matter as long as he's powerful, like Luis. So how about it? You match up? What should I say? I'm gonna let my actions speak, but also I don't have enough actions right now to let them speak, and I'm being asked questions right now. I who have no one, you know that one? Adore you and want you so. I let my actions speak.
Please listen.
If you want real results, I'm your strongest choice. Bold words, boy. Then again, he's got his own gauntlet runner he's racing around in. Not bad for his age. Young as he is, he's pretty good, like the hero king from the tales. Killed it again. I managed to win the hearts of the people with my speech.
All right.
Again. Twice. Go past tongue-tied. No! We are so close. We are one bad speech away from leveling up our eloquence. Meet back here again tomorrow. What if we go do something else tomorrow during the day? And then at night, I come back and give a little night speech. I'm enjoying these speeches a bit too much.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
So the week is Ami FW. Arbor's Day, Metals Day, Idols Day,
Hey,
Flames Day, Waters Day. I've got it down. What do you know? A Valmo has appeared in the mine. It's too dangerous to keep mining work going while it's around, so the miners will lose their jobs if it sticks around. Sorry. I've heard talk of that as well. The beast is supposed to be holed up in a location known as Man-Eater's Grotto. In these times, losing one's livelihood is often a matter of life and death, and there's no telling who might become the next direct victim of this Valmo.
I suppose.
Twould be best to resolve the issue before the damage worsens. Might there be a request at the recruitment center? We don't check the recruitment center enough. We really don't. It's because my hands are already full. I don't have these open, hungry hands like begging to be filled with like quests, or else maybe I would go around looking for them. I feel like I've got things. Hello, woman. I feel like I've got things to do. But we'll go grab that.
Take a look.
Is that... Wow, so you defeated... Oh yeah, I forgot to report this. You defeated... Damn, that's been a while since we did that. The Goborn King. To take down a whole Goborn mob, not to mention its leader. You're a right force to be reckoned with. Here's your reward. Take it, it's yours.
We did it.
Okay, good money. The new King of the Imps. Courage up.
All right.
I've got over 100,000 Reeve. Looking good. Stats looking good. Popularity rank looking okay.
Well done.
Hey, I may need you for the next one as well. Any contract I can't read all this right now.
What do you think of this?
He said, I heard that something strong escaped from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum back in the capital. Some high and mighty noble in the capital's looking for someone who can take it down. Said something about it having made off with a family heirloom. Claims the reward will be pretty reeve, but the army's too busy to deal with the personal request, I think. Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you need to know a thing or two, the noble on San Lemio Street would have more details. We're gonna have to check on that.
Yeah?
So there's a monster in the mausoleum. Oh, it sounds like a Disney movie. We should do something about that. Maybe the noble in the capital would know more. I think, duh. Okay, so what bounties we got now? This one. The highest made one. Alpha Rockworm Valmo, monstrous man-eater. I need to slay the Alpha Rockworm Valmo in the Man-Eater's Grotto, the cave southeast of Martira. The informant at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square. We'll accept it for now. The Valmo in question was spotted in a cave a little ways from Martira. A miner was eaten, so now the whole lot are fearing for their lives.
I see.
Miners. Reminds me of Grius. He loved miners. Just kidding. He's a perfect man. I don't want to talk shit on his name. Besmirch him? I think not. The location's changed, but we're still helping out miners all the same.
Hey,
Okay, then. We're going to help you out, right, Slater? That's what I like to hear. The location is southeast. We've said this 4 times. Camaro's on your way. You may want to pay a visit just to make sure you're stocked up for the journey. I'm counting on you. It's life or death for the region if even one industry goes out of business. It's not just ore that's found in that cave, but also precious gems that are sold at a premium. If you want to know more about the Valmo, just go ask the Martira informant. You know I will. I love him. Hate to put a reeve in their pot. Why does everybody hate these informants? Y'all think you're so fucking uppity to fucking pay somebody who exists outside the really rigid confines of put in place society of this is where information travels. These are the channels through which we do this, and that. Fuck your fucking pomp and circumstance. I'm gonna talk me. I can't talk. I'm gonna talk to me, a street rat, and get everything I need. All right. I'm happy to pay an informant. Fuck y'all and your systems. Bring back the eye as proof of its defeat. I can't be handing out any rewards until you bring me that, so don't forget, all right?
Let's do it.
Now, are we looking to do that right now? But then I can't come back at night and do my speech. You see, the speech is really important to me. This must be the place. Man-Eater's Grotto. What a chilling name.
This place.
A cave used as a fortress by the monsters. Their increasing numbers have compelled locals to place bounties on the largest and most dangerous ones. You know what? Sometimes, you know the stream... Do y'all know what stream decks are? Not Steam decks, stream decks. Little... It's like square buttons people use that... More for people that go live. Like on Twitch or YouTube Live or whatever. And you can program them to do all sorts of different things. Like how I just changed scenes. You could program them to do that instead of me clicking around here, which I could also use keyboard command, but I just don't. And I always see it, I'm like, that looks like a fun little gadget. I can't reason having it because, like, one, investing money like in like a YouTube channel that like I just do for fun seems a little bit silly. But also, even if I were to, it's just not something that suits the way I record. But I think I would... And here's why I think I still can have one. I think it would be personal fun, regardless of the 9 views I get, if I could program it to be a bit of a soundboard. I want fart noises. I want silly little things. You know what I mean? I want that hammer noise that happens in cartoons when they hit things, like the bonk. Also, I would really like, have you ever listened to Jerry? I'm gonna sit up for this one because it's coming. You ever listen to Jerry? No, Tom. Jerry's the mouse. Jerry scream. Tom scream and Tom and Jerry. He'll get his finger hit and that man will go, yeah! And it's so fucking funny to me. It's like this old man fucking wind up scream. It is so funny. That was a really bad impression. It was just loud. It was not good. But yeah! It's more like that. But it's just so fucking funny to me. If I could get that, these videos would be 10 times more annoying.
Here we are now.
We have how many days left? Like 11? 8. So what if we go do this? Let me look at my quests. I'm sure I'm forgetting things.
What now?
I'm prioritizing what we're doing today. Or strategizing, I suppose. The main... No deadline. No deadline for any of these except for that one. Well, this one doesn't say no deadline. Oh, it says deadline unknown. That's the main... This one looks quite easy. Relic search, inventor's bequest. It says it's just 2.5 diamonds. Find nurse's coveted... I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search. We'll have to look at that notebook at some point. Next time we're in the Gauntlet Runner, remind me to do that. Maybe we'll go do this. We'll do this, and then we'll focus on the child trafficking, and then we'll go back to having fun and doing speeches, you know? Let's go talk to the informant, and then I think we'll be on our way for that one. Now, Thoroughfare Square is where I am. Oh, I know where the informant is. He's right by the... right on the outskirts of the fountain, if I remember correctly. He's like against a wall. Is he not? Where's my informant, you guys? I really tore my throat up with that Tom and Jerry yell. Are you my informant? No, you're a gloomy youth. Hello? Where's my informant? Y'all seen an informant? What am I missing?
All right then.
Oh, he's in the fucking bar. Duh. Everybody knows that. Not the bar, the inn. Tavern. Tavern's the right word for old-timey fucking... There he is with his purple robe and his cool pants. Do not do the Tom and Jerry yell yourself. You know what? Can I pull it up? Can I pull it up on a phone? No. Either Google it yourself or like if you don't want to hear it. Luckily, I'm not going to play it for you. You don't have to hear it. Okay. Oh, secret. Let's grab this while we're here.
He's the real skinny.
Just between you and me, there's an unusual amount of monsters dwelling in the castle underground right now. Don't ask me how they got there or why. I don't know and I don't care to find out. Even in my line of work, there's some information that's not worth losing your life over. There's an entire menagerie of monsters down there now, but the ones you really need to watch out for are the giant lizards and the wild hounds. The lizard-like beasts are a wily bunch. They lie in wait underwater and wait for people to turn their backs before they lunge out and attack. Meanwhile, the hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you, and the noise really fires up their little friends. Don't underestimate either of these threats. However, you can counter their tactics with some tricks up for your own. You may be able to gain the upper hand if you can put them to sleep.
Got a right gem for you.
Alright. I will forget that by the time we get around to it.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Alright, Man-Eater's Grotto. The Valmo. Now, apparently there's the leader of the Valmo pack, and rumor has it there are several of them there.
He's the real skinny.
Even if you slay one, they'll call for another immediately, so if you want to make an end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Oh, it's like the fucking... Oh, what's the fight in Persona 5? It's like Okamaru or something. It's one of your teammates' dad runs like a burger place, and the fight, you have to like really kill everything at the same time, and just, it's such a nightmare. This'll be tough for me. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, but they're vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those, since they'll try to paralyze you. Paralyze heal type items. You know about the village on the road to the cave. They sell equipment there that prevents paralysis. Perfect. I think that's the place called... It's like a word. Well, prepare yourself well and then go is all I'm saying. Buy some more information for me when you come back, eh? I like you. I received a scrap of paper inscribed with the information I just heard. I'll put it away so I can check it later. So, since we're in the fucking vein of describing different types of relationships I'd like to have with people, there was, you know, with Barden, 2 kids, cabin, hot meal on the dinner plate, dinner on the table plate, dinner hot, okay? And then we also had pink hair, which was like fall asleep cuddling in the car, roll around in the cornfield, you know? This man, hate to say, me and this man, we would fuck ravenously and like have a little bit of feelings, but not too much, because I'd be like, ah, he's broken. And for a little bit, like, I can fix him. And after a certain point, be like, no, I can't. So I'm just going to enjoy him as he is and let him enjoy me as I am. And when this fizzles out, however it fizzles out, be happy it happened. That's what I would like with this man. All right. So I think we're just going to head out. No need to stock up, because we're going to stock up at the place on the way. My nose is a little runny. Okay. I'm still one leg up on the desk. I wish y'all could see. Hey.
More people missing.
What were the gods doing?
I'm just gonna keep our current setup with archetypes, because we're chilling, I suppose. Now, on the Gauntlet Runner, if I get the time, let me check the book that Norris keeps so that I can, like, find more of those relics in the future. And then also, let's stop at the place on the... We've got a packed trip there, because we have to also stop and grab things. Route map. Do y'all say route or route? I remember when I was a child playing Pokemon Blue on my Game Boy Color. I was playing it on Game Boy Color. I know you can play it on a non-color Game Boy. I played it on a color Game Boy. Settle down. Where's it going with this? I did not know the word route or root when I was a child, so I was like, what do you mean this word? And I remember one time I stole a copy of Pokemon Silver from my friend. And I didn't understand that the name Sean was spelled S-E-A-N. Because on the cartridge, I'm so sorry, I was a child. I know better now than to steal from individuals. In Sharpie, it was written S-E-A-N-K-E-L-L-Y. I guess his name is Sean Kelly. That sounds like somebody who'd be like a right-wing commentator, doesn't it? Sean Kelly. Regardless, I'd be like, what is Scene Kelly? What does this mean, Scene Kelly? And I knew that Scene wasn't spelled like that, but I was like, Scene Kelly. It really just threw me for a loop. So Sean Kelly, if you're looking for your Pokemon Silver cartridge, hey, I don't know what to tell. Wait a minute. I didn't steal his silver cartridge. What did I have his name written on then? Because I remember I stole Pokemon Silver from Jacob Hamilton. And that was way later in life, because Sean Kelly, that was like first grade time period. When I actually played Pokemon Silver was fourth grade. I played it after Ruby and Sapphire, and Pokemon Silver still blew my fucking mind. A Game Boy Color game. I remember I stole it around Easter time from Jacob Hamilton, as I said. And the day of Easter, was up all night playing it because I could not stop. And it was like, I heard my mother putting together the Easter baskets, and I was like, Easter Bunny, who? Not that I, fourth grade, I didn't really believe in it, but like, now I had the proof. And I was just playing Pokemon Silver, having fun. That was a lovely game. Okay.
We could replenish our
But no need to think too much of other lovely games, and we've got this lovely game in front of us. Camaro. It is said the village is frequented by traders for their specialty goods. It couldn't hurt to visit. Well, no, wait a second. Do I want to hit this one?
We have a favor to do there.
There is much to see.
Now, if I go hit this, it will still stop in Camaro, right?
Yeah, but
Oi! And be careful, we'll be arriving in some unpleasant weather. Maybe we should put this off.
Paul,
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? We're not going to do this today. Because there's no time limit on this. I can do this when the weather is not inclement. You know what I'm going to do today? Fucking guess. Think about the person I've presented myself to be today. How do I get out of here? Can I leave the ship? Hey guys. Get me out of here. I'm an Elda. Get me out of here.
All right then.
let's go.
If you haven't guessed, I'm gonna go make a speech. And that's gonna push my eloquence, I believe. So long as I deliver the speech correctly. That's gonna push me up and over into whatever's past tongue-tied. I'm excited to see, excited to learn. And also with that, we'll have all of our stats at a 2. Nothing at that base level 1. I'm an intermediate kind of guy at that. I don't need the map. Get down from my he's beautiful, isn't he? Look at those ear horns. Wow, 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 wow. What is he talking about?
Freedom, I say!
Roger. As your king, I swear to abolish taxes. We need taxes. Laws, taxes, and anything else that restricts our freedoms will be abolished. I forget we're in a rural town, don't I?
Oh, yeah?
Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? First of all, fuck yeah. Second of all, I don't want to fight. Third of all, he seems like he's more aligned with these people's values than I would be, so this can be a tough debate for me. Fourth of all, I love a debate. Growing up, I was a debater, a master one even. But really, and I had this humanities class where we would always do these debates, where we'd research a topic as teams. We'd split the class into 2 teams, research a topic, and then debate the different sides of that topic with the other team. And the winner of the debate, wait a minute. the leader would get to pick their team. I don't know. I was always a leader is what I'm getting at, and I always won. And I would always, because my brother was in that class, my younger brother, 2 years younger, was in that class with me, and I always picked him to be on my team, and I know he fucking loathed it. Why don't you put your words against theirs in a debate? If you can make them see the future you're envisioning, I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done, but you can't pass up this chance. How do debates work? And imagination? It's gonna be a big day, brother. Because imagination is another stat of mine that's quite low. If it goes well, you might even get some donations and money. So want to give it a shot? Oh, I would love to do a shot right now. I've got some manic energy today. Okay, I will.
Oh my, how interesting.
Are you not the candidate who caused a ruckus at the opening ceremony? I hear you'll help anyone in need. A bit starry-eyed, I'd say. But perhaps you've come to pit your ideals against mine? Haha, of course, I encourage you to exercise your freedoms and challenge me.
Are you tired of being oppressed?
Let me set this up. He said, are you tired of being oppressed? Oh, getting me ready for the debate. I'm not fucking around with this debate, brother. Watch me lose. Like, deeply. Let me check my Tamagotchi real quick. Can't have a hungry baby when I'm debating. Don't want that in the back of my mind. Like, what if my baby's hungry? Do you want to see my current Tamagirl? Current Tamababy? It's a lovely Chi. And she's a big fan of herself. Oh, she's got words to say. I want to become an idol and sing for people around. Oh, she's asking to leave. What do you think? So, Tamas, when they get older and at a certain point, they'll start asking like, hey, you can either marry them off. Let me shrink my video down. Or you can like, let them leave if they have little dreams of their own, like she does, to go be an idol. And I think I'm actually going to let her go because she asked to. And then I'll raise a new one. I can't do it right now because that baby stage of a Tamagotchi, if you don't fucking know, it's an hour long, but it is needy. You have to be present for that hour of babying. And again, I've got a debate in front of me. Oh wait, she's doing things on her own. She chose to stay. Now I've got to feed her. The other day, I woke up and the first thing I did was I fed her festival nachos at like 7:02 in the morning. And I was like, you know what? That wasn't very good father of me. I don't think a good father would feed their child a festival nachos at 7:02 a.m. on a fucking Tuesday. But we are all imperfect. And I've got a debate to be getting to. So here we go. Hear me. Are we not all entitled to the sweat of our own brow? Why then do we accept the tyranny known as taxes? It is theft, but I'm anti-society, so I guess by that I should be anti-taxes, and I would be in another world. But in a world where society is inevitable, I'm kind of pro-taxes, because it's like, that's you paying rent for where you are. Like for the society you live in and the luxuries that come with it. But also, I didn't choose to be here and I don't have a lot of options to not be here. I'm debating myself. We have to play the game. It is theft by another name, used to fund the machinations of the elite. T. What should benefit the poor lines the pockets of the powerful instead? Period. He's eating. Why should the fruits of our blood, sweat, and tears make the fattened swine grow fatter still? The system must be abolished. I have no debate, actually. I'm not here to debate. I'm here to fucking, like, lift him up. He's right! My earnings should go to me and me alone! I don't want to pay taxes as much as the next bloke, but this may not work out as he thinks it will. That's also T. We need taxes, but we need to make sure that the usage of those taxes actually goes to the people that they come from. Maybe? And not to the fucking lines of the elite. Roger's playing the crowd's bottom line. How should I appeal to them? guarantee that only the rich win that way, because with no taxes, the poor get zero help, and the rich can still fend for themselves. I don't know if I can convince these people of that truth, despite it being a truth. What do our countries need? I would like to say that, but like, I feel like these people, if they're, you know, poor and living meal to meal, like, you can't think about this larger, greater country's need when you are looking for your next meal. I don't have time to focus on the fucking country. I need to focus on myself and my next meal. I'm gonna try to do the hard thing and convince them that only the rich win that way.
No.
A world without taxes would only benefit those who are already rich.
No.
Entirely untrue. Even the lowliest of honest workers has felt the sting of the tax collector's avarice. He's right! I'm tired of paying the taxman before I can even pay for my own needs! Roger knows what it's like to earn a living. That child needs to grow up if— Ooh, they hate me, they hate me. I flopped off the fucking podium today. That child needs to grow up if he wants my support. Yeah, I knew that might not go well.
Victory was assured.
Unfortunately, it seems you still have much to learn. My first debate and I flopped. To be fair, if you're gonna flop, let it be your first debate, because it's like, that's my excuse, it's my first one. That debate could have gone better, but
Let's give it a shot.
this is far from over. I think your eloquence and imagination improved a bit too, but I'm embarrassed.
Now then.
Oof, my imagination only went up by one little dot. I am at least now articulate, though.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
I want to debate some more. This is why I like Ace Attorney games. I just want to go play Ace Attorney. I've been playing Ace Attorney in my personal time. The third of the original trilogy, The Trials and Tribulations. Not that deep in it yet. I played the first two, obviously. Okay. What are we doing tonight, you guys? Maybe hanging out with Brigitte? If she's around? I didn't glow. If I don't glow, does that mean that nobody's around? Because sometimes I glow and I hear like the whispers of people in my mind.
All right.
We're gonna go to Grand Trad to, one, see if Brigitte is available, and if not, we're gonna grab some like red grass and some other things that the vendors sell there. I think the market's actually quite active at night. Who's that? Forden. Pray and be saved. Nasty. Pray and be saved. That's not going to save the country. These people are praying every day and watching their children be kidnapped, killed, and then they starve on the streets, missing their own children. What do you talk about pray and be saved? You think they didn't pray hard? We're not doing this. We are not doing this. I'm not going to yell at Forden today. Okay.
All right. Where to?
Let's go.
What's the exclamation mark on the map right there? Do you think that's Brigitte? We're gonna find out. My little ADHD bipolar brain, it loves a chemical, bitch. Because I always talk about, you know, I used to do meth. I did. I don't do it anymore. Have not done it in quite a while now. But I did just have this little Red Bull. It's not a big one. I never buy the little ones, but again, it's all I could find of this flavor because it is what? Going away, because God, what? Loathes me. And this also, I put like 100 milligrams of caffeine into as well, so. And I'm not even doing nothing today. Like, I don't have anything to be. Nowhere to one. That is Brigitte, isn't it? Let's hang out with her. Is it? No, who is this? He's quite cool looking. What are you all about? What's on your face? There's symmetrical marks. A resentful noble. We are in trouble. Serious trouble. I need to go to a church and purify some items. Trouble most dire even. What's wrong, bud?
What?
You, Inelda. I assure you, my problems are beyond your When am I allowed to fucking snap and throw down in the streets? When? I've been playing bigger person, and I take pride in that. I really do. But you know what tastes a little bit better than pride every once in a while? Kicking ass in the streets. I'm so sorry. I'm fucking full. I've had so much fucking pride. It's like good food. You can eat great, but every once in a while you need that junk food. And I think that kicking ass in the street is the junk food to like the good food that is pride, if that makes sense. I'm not eloquent, but I think you know what I mean. And what I mean is I'm gonna kick this man's fucking teeth. I'm violent. Sorry. My, aren't you full of yourself? You talk big, but I bet your problems are perfectly trivial. You dare mock me, impertinent fairy? Fine, I'll tell you bottom dwellers about my problem. So clean the slum grime out of your ears and listen. First of all, it's not slum grime, it's tinsel and it itches. And it's none of your business. Oi. Oh, this is the man that we were told about. Look at that man in the brown coat walking by with the like chin hair and the mustache. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. My wife died in the incident at Grand Cathedral. She was attacked by one of those reanimated corpses. Unfortunately, that means the heirloom necklace that she was wearing, my heirloom necklace, was left lying about somewhere in there. I need it retrieved at any cost. Oh, it's holographic meatloaf again. We're just gonna have pride for dinner. Instead of fucking... Pretty boy. Instead of kicking teeth in for dinner. We're gonna do the right thing and go get it.
Can hardly believe such a thing.
A scrawny, spineless elder like you would stand no chance within that corpse-laden mausoleum. Really? I'm not stupid enough to place any of my faith in you. But you believe in God? Sorry. But if you happen to be acquainted with an actual... I believe in a God too, let me just say. Not your Christian Abrahamic God though. Fuck that guy. Sorry. I'm in a mood today. Yeesh, I'm so sorry. But if you happen to be acquainted with an actual honorable and courageous warrior, then tell them this. I got, Hulkenberg. I feel like people respect Hulkenberg. Whoever brings back my black jewel necklace from within the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum, I will bestow a reward of 4,000 reeve. That's not a lot. You're a noble, you cheap-ass mother... The necklace was stolen by some sort of large... I'm gonna take that necklace and sell it. Ghostly monster. From what I've heard, the army plans to simply seal off the entrance to the mausoleum in August. Before that happens, I need the assistance of a brave warrior.
If so...
Why don't we become the brave warriors he's looking for? We can show him up and collect a reward in the process.
Let's give it a shot.
We will, and here's why. 1. To go get it and sell it off and to wrong this man will just make him more disgusting and evil. Like, it'll just give him more of a reason to, like, be this nasty, jaded world bleh, man that he is. The more we wrong him, the worse he becomes. And also, if we were to do good, if he has even the slightest ounce of an open mind, he'll then realize, oh, people that I underestimate are capable of more than I expect. I should have a more open mind. Our only chance of making this man a better person is to do good, despite him treating us like shit.
Okay then.
I want to kick his teeth in. We passed through there when we went to the Grand Cathedral. We didn't fully explore it, so we don't know what else could be in there. We should be prepared for a fight. Alright, we'll have to do that at some point. Is Brigitte? She's right here.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work? Yeah.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Ooh, this is a job. Oh, this is the dog. Never mind. About to say, wait a minute, I can get into this job. Today's job is to walk it. Excuse me. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. I forgot he's kind of cute and freaky. I forgot I like him. I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked around the capital. Ingrar. It seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. You jealous or something?
Hold on.
intriguing.
You know, I could always test one of these igniters on you. Words are weapons. Try thinking before you speak. She's good with her words. I like her.
Hopeless.
I've never liked... Oh, she's a hater? I've never liked this thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. Why do you have it? It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered what I would give for the luxury to do the same. Do you mind if I want to be your poor little dog. I'm sorry. Why is she so pretty? Why is she so pretty? For what reason is she pretty, snarky, powerful, and perfect? Tell me why. If I can't look into her eyes, whimper, and ask her to put me on a leash, then why did you make her hot? That's on you, that's on them. Don't you yell at me for being a horny little mutt when you put this fucking purebred woman in front of me. I'm sorry. This poor little dog. This poor little dog, you didn't feel drawn to it at all?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memories of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt. Whoa, and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived. We were earlier told to not show kindness to scoundrels. You know, she's got a little bit of scoundrel in her still, I bet. You never fool. If you were ever a scoundrel, always a scoundrel. And I like that about her.
It's a living hell.
I see.
Really?
What am I doing, talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind, forget I said anything. I could play it cool. I could say I want to hear more, but I think that would just push her away. Understood.
Sure.
Yes.
Good, and while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. Another cynicist. 2 in one day, her and Cuculus. What's his name? Alvarez? What was his name? I don't want to be a mark. A bog of endless muck, and if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon
Don't
enough.
ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging magla obtained from hunting monsters and the like. Put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here at Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. I plan on never using that, but thank you, my dear
no
merchant.
pain can stop me now.
Science skill. Increase skill inheritance slots for the merchant lineage to 2. I love 2 skill slots. Merchant's rate. I think I'm currently a merchant, aren't I? Maybe I should go back to my backline launcher. What I forget. What's Gunner, maybe? Improves exchange rate at the Magla exchange. Cool.
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all. So what does that throne mean to you, really?
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? To help people, like, to improve the country is a bit more of like a vague general statement. I think that that's ideal for right now.
That's...
I want to better this country. Oh, she didn't like that shit. She saw right through my fucking vague garbage fucking shit. Your true motives, I said. Though, well, I suppose it's not impossible. You really do mean that. I can't tell you what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. This dog's always delighted to see you. I've got to stop.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Day. Idle stay. Now, after we read through this, I'm going to go ahead and save. We have got to go. I'm burning out my... Who wants to hang out? I hear a voice.
Mister.
I just hung out with you, Maria. But we hung out with her at night, and maybe it didn't count because we didn't do it during the day. Maybe I need to talk to her during the day. We have 7 days. I'm going to go, and I'll strategize how we're going to spend some of that time. I'll come back with a bit of a plan. We do have to go untraffic the children at some point, but for now, thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks for being around. See you soon. Have a good one.